Welcome to the O Scene. I'm Jacqueline Twag. In Orange County, there's always something to do. Look to your neighborhood or a surrounding city. Time to check out the people, places, and events taking place on the O Scene. In Fountain Valley, we found kids who love learning so much, they're spending their summer break doing just that at a camp put on by the Fountain Valley Schools Foundation. And premier Girls Fastpitch opening day ceremony in Central Park draws in thousands from all over the country. Stay tuned for other recent happenings in Fountain Valley, Huntington Beach, Stanton, and Westminster. See what high-tech learning is taking place in Fountain Valley at this summer camp designed for kids who are science-minded. The Fountain Valley Schools Foundation is setting the stage for technological innovators of the future. With their Summer Enrichment Academy and STEM component, kids are learning throughout the year.
Got all kinds of stuff this summer. It's very cool. We have the YouTube movie making, which has a lot of middle schoolers engaged, which you don't always get for summer camp. We have Python modding, which is the language of Python, which is one of the easiest to learn, so it's super cool that the kids are getting the chance to do that.
Then for the younger ones, there's the Young Einstein STEM Lab.
Sometimes they're doing earthquake, Lego, shaking tables, or a volcano like you saw earlier today.
We call that our tremor table, and what that does is it simulates an earthquake for the students. It basically is a visual representation of what we were talking about with the tectonic plates and how when they rub together they cause the earthquake. And so it lets them really see on a smaller scale what an earthquake can do. And what we do with them is we have them and we work with them to build Lego buildings. One of the concepts we always work with that, of course, is what's the strongest shape in nature. And so we want them to build triangular structures. And as you saw, actually, we had some students who were building the triangular structures and they were very effective.
It's fun to learn and get more knowledge. Build Legos and experience earthquakes and how volcanoes work. We use baking powder and vinegar to make little eruptions.
From science experiments to the technology studio, let's see how middle schoolers are making their own movies.
What we call loading an in-RAM, which allows it to sort of pre-build the preview.
They are learning how to just edit footage together, just completed clips. And then they're going to be learning how to add special effects to those clips. And then by the end, they're going to be recording themselves, playing games, and then editing everything together. So they have those skills they can take home and make videos of their own.
And movie making is something Dean already has some knowledge in. He's an aspiring filmmaker, but he's here to learn more.
Just learning how to do certain easy stuff like special effects, like how to put layers and add stuff that I would never know how to do from just home editing. There's many genres I like to do, but I like to stick in the horror, and these editing tricks and sounds, like special effects, these help a lot.
You can create and make your own things. That's probably one of the best feelings ever. Working on something, really, you put your effort in working hard on it, and then when it's finished and you see the final product and it looks amazing, you feel proud of yourself because, hey, no one did that, you did that yourself.
And that's the idea behind learning, giving you a sense of accomplishment, feeling pride, and having fun.
They're getting the camaraderie of being with a bunch of friends, getting to talk about it, getting to collaborate, getting to say, hey, look what I coded, what did you do for your game, and getting to share. And that human interaction piece is so important. And it's also, while it's building that technology piece, it's building the skill level to collaborate with someone else about something that's science, math, technology also.
The Fountain Valley Schools Foundation offers similar classes throughout the year as part of their after-school program. You can contact them for more information. Did you learn a thing or two? Well, these kids are pretty impressive and really know their stuff. Now on to young girls who excel in the world of fast-pitch softball. A high-energy ceremony sets the stage for one of the biggest two-week events in girls softball, Premier Girls Fastpitch Softball. Central Park in Huntington Beach is the host site for thousands of young athletes.
Making an error, striking out doesn't define you. Who you are and how you do it defines you.
Every pitch!
I'm on it!
I'm on it!
Every pitch!
Every pitch!
I'm on it!
I'm on it! 570 teams participating this year in our 9th year as a national championship. We'll bring in over 40 to 50,000 people into Orange County during the next 2 weeks to compete in these national championships for these girls ranging from age 10 all the way up to 18.
It's about playing, competing, and getting recognized.
Today we'll be honoring 40 of our All-Americans in the country, and just about all 40 of them will be playing SEC, Big 12, Pac-12, the best colleges in the country next year. So these are our future stars. A lot of you watch the College World Series on TV every year of Fastpitch Softball. 95% of those kids get their scholarship from Premier Girls Fastpitch.
Guest speaker and role model to these girls is Olympian Jenny Finch.
Focus on your gifts, your talents. Don't let comparison be the thief of joy.
You know, I try to just share and encourage them, and mostly I would say I think talk about the failure part of it, because you know, everybody sees the trophies, the red carpets, the great stuff, but they don't see the failure, the heartbreak, the disappointment that went into it. And I just, want to encourage them, like, okay, we got to figure out how to turn that into something good. And so use that as motivation, turn that frustration, disappointment into motivation, into determination, and just become better from it.
Motivating many at this event for their upcoming week of exciting and adrenaline-inducing games.
The sky is the limit. You guys have no idea where this game is gonna take you. Go for it. Go for it and dream big.
Sometimes it's very hard and you try your best, sometimes you don't win. But it's very fun with your teammates. They're like my sisters. Like, we do everything together. Like, we practice together, we do everything together.
It's really amazing to be here because we go from the East Coast and we travel all along there, but we've never been to the West Coast. I've never been to the West Coast personally, so it's really exciting to experience all of this.
It taught me to have good sportsmanship and it's taught me how to act like more of a nicer person, because it's given me more sportsmanship, because when we lost, I still respected the other people.
As part of this event, a portion of the monies raised will be going to the John Wayne Cancer Institute.
When my grandfather died, he asked his family to use his image and likeness to find a cure for cancer.
Education and outreach is what they're doing here. Their foundation is geared to research, training, and more.
He started with $25,000. He has given over $350,000 to the Institute. He's amazing. Every year this event gets bigger and bigger. We touch more and more lives. These girls are fabulous. And with cancer hitting younger and younger people, it's a wonderful opportunity to speak to a lot of them.
And a lot of the young ladies are taking in all this event has to offer, from the positive messages to the music and entertainment. Getting these next 2 weeks started off just right. Time to head to Westminster, where families are spending quality time together with dinner and a movie in the park. Westminster's Movie in the Park features 3 movies in 3 weeks.
Just quality time, yeah. Outside, it's nice weather, so enjoy the food trucks.
Along with food trucks, there's fun activities for the whole family and a movie on the big screen for free.
Good evening, everyone. How are you today? I'd like to welcome you and your family to the Westminster Outdoor Movie Night.
This week it's Coco. So we have some dancers out tonight. Next week it'll be Secret Life of Pets. But everything to create some variety and activities for our community to enjoy.
Smile. Beautiful.
And the third and final movie, as Council Member Sergio Contreras mentioned, is Secret Lives of Pets.
Tonight we have Wags out here and our police dog Paco. And this is the first time we've offered 3 movies in a row, so it's been a big hit with our community. After this week, we're going to move into our summer concerts next Thursday, so it's been an amazing opportunity, and we can tell just by who's out here that they're embracing these movie nights.
In the theme of pets, Wags has Glory, a 5-year-old Chihuahua, up for adoption, and Paco, the police dog, up for petting.
We think that it's really appropriate for us to show the community we have dog, and the dog is also perform some of the duty for our community. So I think that is a connection between the movie and the real life dog, and our dog is actually a police dog.
Okay, what kind of popcorn do you want, butter or cheese?
There's also face painting taking place and crafts including animal masks and ears.
I heard that like there's some fun things going on before the movie, so I was like, oh, it'll be cool to do on Thursday night. Yeah, so that's why I brought him here.
Can you tell me about what's your favorite thing so far?
So, I played some with bubbles.
Why were you so excited to come out here tonight?
Because it's my first movie here, and I never seen this movie. And I also get to be with my friends, and it's really fun. And then there's like 2 ice cream trucks, and I really want to go to. And then there's like these activities, and then there's music and stuff. It's really fun.
So it's just been a fun night so far, and we're excited to sit back and watch the movie, enjoy our treats.
But he also had a dream to play for the world.
For more information on upcoming events in the city of Westminster, you can visit their website. Let's take a ride to Huntington Beach. Ready to see some cool classic cars and learn about a new car club? Then buckle up. Edison High School hosts and benefits from this Cruisin' the Coast car show in Huntington Beach. A show open to all makes, models, and years of cars.
Well, a portion of the registration fees right off the top goes to Edison Athletics. And then we have several little boosters involved, like Edison Football today was barbecuing. And that's 100% profit to Edison Football. And breakfast is being served by Edison Tennis. And again, 100% of the proceeds go to the tennis boosters.
For members of the newly formed HB Car Club, this is the first show they're attending as a group.
We just all met through cruising in Huntington Beach. And then we decided we were having so much fun as we thought, it'd be great to form an actual club, make it become a 501c, a nonprofit organization, and pick a charity that we want to support and raise money for. At the same time, as we go to all these car shows, we're supporting other causes. About every month, we're having a few new members sign on. We have a lot of couples in our club, which is very unique, and we're very proud of that because we have a lot of women that actually have their own cars in here. So our car club has a unique status for a lot of people that say, you guys are all the ones that have the his and her cars, and yes, we do.
We're like brothers and sisters. It's wonderful. We all come with our wives and car shows and picnics. It's a great social thing along with cars.
Pretty amazing being part of a new car club, getting, being part of the founding group of it, starting it off, the involvement, the energy with the group, let alone the people we've gotten to meet because of it and founding the club. You get to network too about, what shops you can go to work on cars and who knows who. So it's been a great experience.
The HB Car Club invites all makes and models to be members. Brett Blackburn tells us he uses his vintage vehicle to do his daily driving.
I have a 1932 Ford truck that's modeled after a early 60s custom. It's tried to keep it period correct. I didn't want to go fancy. I didn't want to go with a fancy paint job. It's been chopped, channeled, shaved, shortened bed. I have it running a small block Chevy engine, running about 500 horsepower. And I run slicks on the street all the time. I've driven it to San Francisco. I drive it up to Santa Maria every year. So it's a great little family car, I'd say.
Taking a look at this 1964 Chevy C10, we meet up with Daryl Deere again, who takes great pride in all the work he's done to get it looking so good.
I've had it since 1991. My next door neighbor used to have a body shop, so when I first got it, I did most of the work there. And he had a boneyard back, and he told me to help myself. So I saw 78 back there, so I took the frame off it and put it on this. It's a little heavier duty. It came with no engine. I got the engine out of a '66 Corvette. It's a 327. The back bumper, I flipped it upside down and moved it in tight to the fenders and lowered a little bit. And then we put 39 Chevy taillights on it, so it'd be different, you know.
Another car that's different, but considered a classic hot rod.
It's a 1950 Mercury Monterey. It's a lead sled where the roof has been chopped. All the chrome has been shaved off, the door handles, the trunk, and the emblems on the hood. It has an air ride suspension, so it lowers onto the floor and actually sits on the floor. And then to get it that low, you have to kind of do a lot of modifications to the chassis. It has a modern drivetrain in it, a small block Chevy engine with a 700 R4 transmission, and disc brakes all around, so you can cruise all day long. You've got air conditioning in it.
And cruising he does, using this as the family car, and teaching his daughters about the industry.
Claim to fame is my oldest daughter can tell all of the Tri-5, 55, 56, 57 Chevys apart, and my younger daughter can tell all the different Corvettes and the split windows from the non-split windows. That's my legacy in life.
It comes down to having a passion for cars, cruising, and helping the community.
1973 Z28 Camaro.
In this show, the club received 9 awards in all. Gary Garner garnished the biggest honor, winning Best in Show. His 1932 Ford window coupe took home the prize.
This is the first car show that HB Car Club has participated as a club, that everybody's entered as a club. We've rolled in as a group, and it's the beginning of many more to come. We have a real strong presence here today. Watching all of the cars rolling in, everybody wearing their HB Car Club t-shirts today. It was overwhelming, because now all of a sudden it's like, oh my God, it's the HB Car Club. And looking at the venue and the response from all the other participants, we've had more people asking about, what's with the HB Car Club? We love your logo. We love the design of your shirts. You know, how do I become a member? How do I get more information on the club?
Here's how you can join the HB Car Club and get involved.
Every Wednesday night, we try and do a weekly cruise. We meet at the Sonic Burger, which is on Beach Boulevard here in Huntington Beach, around Slater. We start showing up there around 5 o'clock, and then around 6:45, 7, we all take off. And we all go down. We usually start off cruising Huntington Beach on Main Street. We'll do a couple laps there. And then from there, we may go down to PCH and go left or right, either go over to Seal Beach or down to Newport Beach. This time of the year in the summer, as the summer sun is setting, there's nothing more beautiful than cruising out PCH in our hot rods. And people along the way, nothing but thumbs up and smiles from everybody.
That's all for now, but we hope you'll be inspired to go out and explore all of the experiences awaiting you. Until next time, I'm Jacqueline Twegg for the O Scene.